Hi, Bob Thompson for Smartphone Matters. Today I wanted to talk about Tracfone plans and refills for smartphones. So I had a question from YouTuber Taisha. She wants to know, if she puts an iPhone 6s on Tracfone, does she have to buy the minute cards that say smartphones on them, or can she just get the regular minute cards? Taisha, that is a great question. Now, before I try and answer that, I want to say that I like Tracfone. I think it's a really affordable way to use a high-end smartphone if you have modest needs for a cell phone plan. That way you can spend the money on the nice phone like the iPhone 6s and not on cellular service that you're not going to use. But I do admit, I think it's hard to understand their plans. They have a lot of options, and I think it can be confusing for a lot of people. Now, Taisha, if you're in the store and you're looking at the cards on the rack, that's even worse because those cards might be new cards. They might be from some of the older plans. You don't know how long they've been there. I think the best place to start is by looking on Tracfone.com at the options that they have available for smartphones, and then compare the prices that you see online to what you see in the store. Now, I haven't checked recently, but in the past when I've looked, the prices online were usually a little bit better than the cards in the store. So if you have a credit card and you can buy your service online, that's what I recommend. If not, I would compare the prices online on Tracfone.com to the cards that are in the store. And maybe if you find a store that has the most recent cards, the prices should be pretty close or match. All right, but let's go over to Tracfone.com and look at the options that they have. All right, so here on Tracfone.com, you can go to Airtime Service Plans under Shop, and then you'll see over here they have the option to look at the plans for basic phones and smartphones. So start by looking at the plans for smartphones, and you'll see that they have three options here. They have the pay-as-you-go plans, the smartphone-only plans, and then the service add-ons. So the pay-as-you-go plans were the older plans. Those were the ones that they've originally had for smartphones, and we can start by taking a look at those. Now, one of the things that I never really liked about these pay-as-you-go plans is that they come with triple minutes. And I think it's very confusing sometimes. You buy a card from Tracfone, and then sometimes it's double minutes, sometimes it's triple minutes. You're always ending up wondering, what exactly is it you're buying? So for example, if you'll see here, this is a 30-minute card, but because the minute's triple, you're going to get 90 minutes. Now, the other thing that Tracfone does with smartphones on these pay-as-you-go plans is they divide up what you're getting on the card into minutes, text, and megabytes of data. So with a 30-minute card, you're going to get 3x airtime for your phone. So you're going to get 90 minutes, 90 text, and 90 megabytes of data. Now, one thing you'll notice about these pay-as-you-go plans, that all the plans have equal amounts of minutes, text, and megabytes of data. So you'll see that this is 90, 180, 360, 600, 1350, 1200, 3000, and 4500. Now, looking at this, I'm not sure why you'd want to buy this $100 400-minute card with 1200 minutes when you could buy the $80 450-minute card with 1350 minutes. So I think that immediately is confusing. But you can start here and look through and see if any of these offers look appealing to you in terms of the amount of minutes that are available. Now, keep in mind that each of these remains active for a number of different service days. And when you buy these cards, your minutes, text, and megabytes of data will roll over as long as you keep your account active. So this card remains active for 30 service days, 90 service days. So there's a bunch of cards that remain active for 90 service days. And then the most expensive cards are 1-year cards, 365-day cards. Now, you may want to start out with a 30-day card or a 90-day card and see if you like the service before buying cards that are more expensive and last for more time. So when you buy a 365-day card, that's 1 year. You're committing to 1 year of service. Now, the price is kind of nice, but if you're just signing up and you want to make sure you like the service, you might want to start with a lower denomination card and then see if it works out for you before buying service that lasts for a longer period of time. Now, something that's newer, in addition to these pay-as-you-go plans, they now have these smartphone-only plans. And with these smartphone-only plans, what they've done is there's no more triple benefits. What it says on the card is exactly what you're buying. And I like that because I just think it's clearer. And the other thing that they've done is they've changed the amount of minutes, text, and megabytes of data that are included in the plans. So they include a lot more text messages on the smartphone plans than they did with the pay-as-you-go plans. Now, you can also look through these plans and see if you find something appealing. Now, it's hard to say what's the best plan because I don't know how many minutes of talk time you need and how much data you need or how much texting you do. Now, there was a third category here too, which was the service add-ons. And I just wanted to point out that you can add on more data onto your account and you can add on more text messages. So you can get 1,000 text messages for $5 and you can get 1 gigabyte of data for $10. Now, when you add data or text messages, it does not extend the service days on your account, but these will remain on your account as long as your phone is active. So if you buy $10 of data, that won't expire while your service remains active. One of the things I'd love to see them do with Tracfone is have a service add-on for minutes so that if you just needed to buy additional minutes, you could buy that and add it to your phone. Okay, so to sum it up, I would say visit Tracfone.com, check out the smartphone-only plans, check out the pay-as-you-go plans, find one which you think matches your needs, and then decide whether or not you want to buy your service from Tracfone.com or cards in the store. And you might want to look in a couple different stores to see if the prices in the store match what you'd pay online so you can find the best deal. All right, I think that's going to be it for this video. Please remember to like, subscribe, and share. Thanks for watching.